Today is a beautiful day for science. Currently, we are looking at a prolonged event, an M-class range event that began with an M13 and escalated to multiple M-class flares, mostly isolating around the M1.5 area over several hours while peaking twice at M1.63. The event also had at least two recognizable ICMEs, interplanetary coronal mass ejections, both of which will be projected towards Earth, traveling at a very high rate speed. The estimated arrival is approximately 28 hours, plus or minus 6 hours. We're looking at an estimated time of arrival around 0400 on the 9th of May of 2023. This event is quite significant, moving at a rapid pace. It would not be surprising to see a G4 event from this. We might even see G5 levels, but it could be as weak as a G3. This is going to be really reliant upon the polarity in which the CME, or the solar storm, impacts into Earth. Moving at the speed it's going with this rapid precession, it's going to provide quite a shock wave to instigate a very quick and rapid onset for that geomagnetic storm. But it's a very rapid exchange, so this storm may not be a prolonged event, so that's a positive. So while it may be a significant event, it's not going to be a very prolonged event on that basis. Much like the storm we had not too long ago, the G4 storm, was a very long eruption. While the event of the flaring occurred for a prolonged period of time, the eruption itself of the CME was very quick and rapid. It's the two of them that's going to be a little more of a daunting task to know for sure. But we can see here the measurements that were taken for that, but let's take a look at the event itself, moving that aside, and we can see that's 1600 angstroms, which did have surface change. We can see how region 3297, or 3293, apologies, actually initiated this exchange with a reaction in 3296, which caused a separation of loops that was shared between 3297, which is on the far end here, and 3296, which is in the center. And that exchange then began to go back and forth, and even instigating an event that occurred in 3299, which, from what I can tell, did not become an ICME. It looks like it stayed relatively on the surface. So that one does not seem to be pertaining to a solar event towards us. However, this does not look like it's over. Based upon what I can tell, there is a rapid succession of surface change still occurring. I would not be surprised to see us back in M-class range within several hours, but that may not happen. It's not a guarantee, but it is something that's on the table from what we can see and the activity that's ongoing as of right now. But we did get a proton event from this, and we most likely will see a proton increase upon the arrival of these CMEs. It's very likely that the explosive nature of which these coronal mass ejections occurred they'll bring a proton event as well. As of right now, we're not in any kind of high range for the proton event. It has stayed below any kind of warning signature at the moment. So as such, that is all she wrote, as it were. Cheers and science on.